students. We think it's a wonderful opportunity for us to dedicate a piece called Emergence to our emerging Chapman University students and dedicate it in their honor. We found this incredible piece by an artist that received a major award in Florence for Emergence. But I would like to introduce now one of our President's Fellows, one of my close buddies. We all know him and love him because he was in part responsible for bringing Nick Hernandez and Emergence to Chapman University. And I'm speaking of Ruben Martinez. Ruben?
Thank you very much. Thank you. And what an honor to say something about our artist. And Senator Congressman Campbell, welcome. Isn't this a beautiful place? I even like the trees. And one thing that Nicolas told me, it says, you know what, Ruben, I think it's going to rain. And I says, well, talk to a little plant. If we don't give them water, what happens to them? We have to water them. And you know what? If we get wet, we will grow. And this is what this university is all about. Nicolas has turned out to be a very good friend of mine through the years. I remember the first day that he came to visit me at the bookstore. He was just like a little kid. I thought I had energy. Man, he leaves me behind, okay? But it's good to be around somebody that is high-spirited and is a giving, caring, participating person that is also, on top of all things, a very good listener. So you learn from people that give you, they look at you, you know, eye to eye and listen to you and always thank you for everything. That is amazing, okay? And then I knew all this before I even saw his talent. But I'm finding out that talent is never enough. He has so many other qualities to go along with his designing and his imaginations. And that's where Emergence came out. And I think that it fits this university. Wow, it's a knockout! You know, because this is what the students and the professors and faculty are all about. And thank you, President Doty. Thank you, Congressman Carn. Are you now, what are now? You're the Dean of the Law School at Chapman University. Wow! That is going to take you across the world. And we were just talking about you know, that Africa. It's amazing, okay? It's just amazing. But Nicolas, congratulations. Bienvenido at Chapman University. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you. I was asked to say something, and the words, you know, all the usual words, you know, grateful, honored, humbled, blessed, lucky. I want to get those all out of the way, but none of them really seem enough. Thank you. It's a great honor to be a part of this campus. But what I'd like to chat about, I had something different I wanted to chat about, but in the recent weeks with what's happened in the Middle East and in Egypt in particular, I am not sure if you guys know exactly what happened. You know, there were 10 young men and women just out of college, and they were in the garment industry, and they started a little union, and they actually got some benefits, got some safety things happening to the textile industry, and so they set up a website, and they started to put up some you know, not anti-government things, but some of the gripes that some of the folks in Egypt had. And one of them went to an Eastern European country that had won their freedom with nonviolent protest. And he got trained up. He came back and trained, you know, shared his information with the other 9. And for 2 years they were talking about one day we're going to release these ideas and this information. When they saw Tunisia go down, they said, this is it. And they released their program. And 18 days later, Mubarak was gone. The students here and all of us, all of you, are just as potent. What an amazing thing that's happening in the Middle East now. The end of despotism. I'm seeing the end of dictators. And it was 10 young men and women that did this. So I'm going to unveil the piece. I'm so honored. Thank you very much. You know what this means? This means I recognize and honor your spirit.
Yeah, good. Woo!
Please, looks like we need help on this one, Bob.
You need a legal opinion.
Oh, it was cool. It was warm. Keeping it warm.
Thank you. Dr. Doty designed the plaque, and I think it looks really beautiful. And to end on the back is my artist statement. I'd like to finish with that. And it starts with a statement from the Nomadic Museum. It says, quote, "The wind does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. I've been given a bundle of information, a group of skill sets, directly from the Impressionists. I consider this a great honor and blessing. At times, I felt the presence of these great artists in my studio. It's as if they're saying, it's your turn now, for a while. I feel a responsibility to use these gifts with the best of my ability. I make beautiful things. The world would be a sad place indeed if people did not make or do beautiful things. I sing because I have a song."
Wow.